What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, actually, y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rebel Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, we got some good news, at least in my opinion, from Ubisoft. From a game I grew up loving since the day I've laid my fingers and eyes on it, man. I absolutely adore this game and adore this franchise. So for me, this is big news. I absolutely love this game, and I'm glad it's making a return. What game am I talking about? Ubisoft reportedly developing a new Splinter Cell game. Yes, you heard that correctly. Splinter Cell. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Now let's speak on it. Now, as I just alluded to, y'all, I grew up playing this game. Splinter Cell and Hitman were the first two games where I actually had to learn to be tactical. It's not just linear. You run and try to shoot something. You have to actually know what you're doing. You got to play, you know what I'm saying? You got to play the role of a missionary and do every decision that you make determines where you go in the game. So I absolutely love games like that. These are the first two games of that kind in my book. That I've played, and I played them and thoroughly enjoyed them, even as a kid, when it was more made for teenagers and young adults. You understand what I'm saying? But as a kid, I absolutely love the Splinter Cell series, man. So we got an article here. We're going to read, we're going to react, and that's just how we do. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Ubisoft has reportedly greenlit development of a new mainline Splinter Cell game. If the rumors prove true, it will be the first core entry in the Tom Clancy stealth series since 2013, Splinter Cell Blacklist. I did not play Blacklist. I would love to get a chance to go back. I still have a 360. I'd love to get a chance to pick that up and give it a try. Every Splinter Cell I played before then, I absolutely adored, y'all. If y'all have not played Splinter Cell, I suggest you find a way to go play it. If this new game comes out, you're in for a treat. A report from VGC claims multiple development sources have revealed that a new Splinter Cell is in an early phase of production, with a small chance of the game being announced in 2022. The project has apparently been greenlit as part of an effort to appease frustrated Tom Clancy and Splinter Cell fans who have been less than happy with Ubisoft's treatment of the brand over the last decade. Now, let me stop right there. I love seeing that. When you have a game developer and fans who are on the same page, not just on the same page that they're disappointed, because you never want to see your fans disappointed. You understand what I'm saying? But to know that the developer of the game, the maker of the game, Tom Clancy himself, he's frustrated with the way his game's been treated, and then you got fans that are just as passionate and they're frustrated with the way the game's been treated. It's a good thing to see. For one, we don't see too often where the majority of fans and the developers are on the same page about anything, let alone asking the question, man, what the hell is going on with the Splinter Cell series, man? Because I was just thinking not too long ago, like, damn, bro, I haven't played a Splinter Cell. Where a new Splinter Cell game at, bro? And I got a whole nother video on that coming for y'all, so be on the lookout for what happened to all the games that we used to know and love that are no longer here. But I digress. So me saying this right here, saying that Tom Clancy is upset at the fact that his game hasn't been getting the recognition it so desperately deserves, and to know that the fans are feeling the same way, I like that for the simple fact they both have the same thing in mind. We both want to see this game be the best it could possibly be, and see the game continue being the game that a lot of us grew up playing and loving when we played it. You understand what I'm saying? So seeing that, I like seeing that, because when you have passionate developers, when you have passionate game makers, you're going to get their best. And at the end of the day, when it comes to this video game shit, that's all we want, is the developer's best. All right? And your best needs to be good. If your best ain't good, people gonna let you know. Just like as me as a content creator. If my content ain't good, y'all gonna let me know. And I have no problem with y'all letting me know. You understand what I'm saying? Hell, if I'm being corny, let me know I'm being corny. Switch it up and figure out a way to not be so corny. You understand what I'm saying? That's just the nature of the business. Let's read on. No further details were provided in the report aside from the suggestion that the new Splinter Cell will be developed outside of Ubisoft's flagship Montreal studio. Ubisoft Montreal developed key Splinter Cell games, including the original, Chaos Theory, and Conviction. The most recent game, Blacklist, was developed at Ubisoft Toronto. In years since Blacklist, Splinter Cell's protagonist Sam Fisher has appeared in numerous other games, but never the star of his own show. It's a damn shame if you ask me. Appearances in Ghost Recon Wildlands, Breakpoint, and Rainbow Six Siege have frustrated fans and made it seem as if a new Splinter Cell was never going to happen. In 2020, a new Splinter Cell game was announced, but it was a virtual reality game for Oculus VR, rather than a mainline game in the tradition of the series. I can relate to that because this right here, the frustrations Splinter Cell fans are feeling seeing Sam Fisher in other games is the equivalent of what Fight Night fans are feeling seeing Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua be DLC for the UFC game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why would you put just straight boxers in a UFC game? In this case, why would you just put Sam Fisher in Ghost Recon, in Breakpoint, in Rainbow Six? Why are you putting him in all these other games instead of putting him in the game that we know he come from? You understand what I'm saying? So I get that frustration, and it's right, and it's well warranted. What the hell were y'all doing with the Splinter Cell series, Ubisoft? But yet y'all are just another company that's releasing broken ass games, broken ass products, but yet want to shit on the games that actually is gonna have passionate developers to give the fan base what they want. I just want to know why, or what the hell y'all doing. That's what I want to know. Should the rumor prove to be true, then fans will be cautiously waiting to see exactly what kind of game this new Splinter Cell is. Die-hard Tom Clancy fans have been vocal about their dislike of Ubisoft's direction for the brand, with classic team-based tactical shooters like Ghost Recon having slowly evolved into an action-focused battle royale, and Rainbow Six Siege has moved towards more fantastical gadgets and tactics. And that is the end of the article. So like I was saying, Ubisoft has become one of these AAA companies that have taken the lore of what made them great and just completely done a 180 on what made it great. Now they're just worried about graphics. Instead of worrying about giving the customer a great game, which is going to sell itself, you want to sell us a bunch of crap, a bunch of bullshit that forces people to buy microtransactions for a broken product upon a broken release, and then you want to get mad at the fans for voicing their displeasure when you clearly fucked up. The fans are not going to complain about a developer that is giving their all in delivering a good product. What fans complain about is when these developers want to charge more money for video games that aren't worth a damn, but yet somehow want to dig in our pockets more, but they got every excuse in the world as to why they can't make a great game. But that's just my opinion. If the rumors prove to be true about the Splinter Cell game, bro, I am hyped as hell. I absolutely love Splinter Cell, and that's one of those games that disappeared that should have never disappeared. We should have been getting this game continuously throughout the years, and it should be one of the top games in the video game market right here, right now. It should be right now with the new release, but it just never happened, and it's a damn shame it did. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about Ubisoft reportedly developing a new Splinter Cell game. As long as y'all remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and I'll see y'all next time, man.